Now, Chef Mike Modi, veteran, well-known in the whole national organization, president of the Ventura Chefs Association, ACF member, of course, and a pillar of our chef association in general, okay? Anyway, so Chef is going to grace us with the Pledge of Allegiance and take off my hat, okay? All right, Chef.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Two. Okay, guys.
Okay, everybody, the soup and salad are being placed. Dr. Eloise is going to say grace, if that's okay with you guys.
Well, it's Thanksgiving. All of us give Thanksgiving for all the blessings we have from our Creator. Creator from all cultures. We just thank you for allowing us to get here today in safety and giving us travel mercies. We just ask that you will nourish our bodies with the food that we eat, and that you will show us love and compassion for others as we prepare food to enhance their bodies and give everyone wellness. And we thank you for this day and for our friendship and our profession, our passion to make sure that we feed everybody so they can be well. Gracious Creator, we just thank you for everything you give us. You got us here. What a blessing. And now we're just thankful. We have Thanksgiving. This is a Thanksgiving meal because we're together. And with that note, I'd like to sing a little song because last Friday, for some people in our nation, it was St. Patrick's Day. And my mother is from Ireland. And you can probably tell the hair's a little red. And my mother used to sing this. This is called a ditty. And that's what they call folk songs in Ireland. It's very short. And I dedicate it to you because we are a fraternal organization. We are brothers and sisters serving brothers and sisters. Oh, there was an old Ireland, wee little man, and he went by the name of O'Rachan, a fairy shoemaker, none other was he, and he had the gifts of the shoes three. Sure's I'm telling you now, should I meet him this day, 'tis myself that would boldly step up and say, bless the friends that I love, that's you, and the friends that love me, that's you. Bless the friends of me, friends, 'tis me wishes three. Isn't that great?
Welcome, everybody, to the Chefs de Cuisine Association of California, Los Angeles chapter. Can everybody hear me? Yes. Okay. Tonight is a general meeting, what we call a general meeting and dinner. Many of you are students. How many of you are students? Raise your hands. Students, good. All right. Chef instructors, raise your hands. Good. Guest chefs, raise your hands. Good. And we have some of on board here today. We'll be doing a little bit of the oath thing. And it's crazy weather out there, yes? Okay. So, if you look at the program that we put on your chairs, just so you know what we're doing on this thing, we're going to be welcoming some of the members. And not everybody's here, but I'll just call your name out. Just raise your hand. Is that okay? All right. So, let's start with Alejandra Torres. Raise your hand. Over there. New member. Okay. Art Luna. Art Luna. Is he here? Okay. Let's see. Sean. Where's Sean? Raise your hand. There he is, right over here. Okay. Mike is coming, Caitlin's not here. David Luna. David?
He's here, but what else?
She's out there somewhere. Okay. All right. So just to let you know, the American Culinary Federation, if you're not really that familiar with the association, is the oldest association of professional chefs, cooks, related industries in the United States. We have about, I'd say 150 members, John? 150 chapters, right? Roughly 16,000 members. So all of you are here, and I know many of you are actual members, and some of you will become members down the road. This is an important association. If you're interested in looking at this as a career and a profession, if it's just a job, you really don't need us, right? Because you can work anywhere. Fortunately, the pay rate is higher today than it was. When I first started out 12 years ago, the minimum wage is $8. What's the minimum wage today? 15. So things have progressed. Okay. All right. Shortly, we're going to do the new officers, directors, and board members. And I think, Brian, you said that Robert said that you should do the oath when the time comes. Okay. So we have a few minutes, so why don't you all relax, enjoy your salad and soup, and we'll talk about the next part shortly.
Say your name.
Sounds good.
Excuse me, Brian, you want everybody to hold in this way?
Just
Just the first one.
Hang on. So, Brian, you want to preface this by explaining what this
I've
office
got a little chart here. I have. So what we're doing here, Brian Rapp, I'm the chapter advisor. I'm the keeper of the skeletons in the closet, whatever history. These are our duly elected officers. We're going to be doing a swearing-in ceremony where they take the oath of office. I'm going to be doing the American Culinary Federation's oath. And I'm going to read the first section, then then they're going to say their names. Just say your names and your offices as we go by.
Please use the microphone.
Yeah. All right, I will use the microphone. And I'm a community college culinary arts instructor, and I teach hotel and restaurant management also. So this man makes me use a microphone. I normally stand there without one and talk for 4 or 5 hours. So you got it. All right. So here we go. Members of this federation have honored each of you by electing you as their leaders for the ensuing term in your representative office. You have accepted the responsibility to fulfill the duties of the offices to which you have been elected, and therefore, before you assume these duties, I ask each of you to take the following pledge. Please repeat after me. I,
Fiona Espana, CWPC. I, Lydia Felix, Vice President.
I, James Williams, Board of Directors.
I, Sylvia Tam, Secretary.
I, Sandy Lampert, one of the directors. I, Dr. Eloise Fernandez, Certification Chair.
have been duly elected
I've been duly elected
an officer of this federation,
an officer of this federation,
pledge myself
pledge myself
to conduct the business
to conduct the business
of this Chefs Association
of this chefs association
to the best of my ability
to the best of my ability
and understanding.
and understanding.
I will abide by
I will abide by
and enforce the bylaws
and enforce the bylaws
of this chapter
of this chapter
and of the American Culinary Federation,
and of the American Culinary Federation,
and devote all the time I can
and devote all the time I can
to the welfare
to the welfare
and objectives
and
this federation.
of this federation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big hand.
Sir.
You're welcome.
It's my pleasure to serve you. Our service
We haven't eaten that.
For you guys. We have a lot of activities coming up, so there's more opportunity for you to be up here with us. All right, so repeat after me. You can say your name, kind of like how we did the oath. Say your name, and then we'll go down the line, okay? I, yes.
Please come to the microphone.
Okay, so I, David Luna,
I, Alejandra Torres.
I, Phyllis Jackson. Do hereby pledge
do hereby pledge
myself to obey
Myself to obey
all each of the provisions
all the
laid down
lay down
in the bylaws
in the bylaws
of this chapter
of this chapter
and the American Culinary Federation.
and the American Federation.
I will,
I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
support and preserve
support and
support and
preserve
preserve
the good name of the organization.
the good name of the organization.
Yay! Handshake, thank you very much. Thanks for joining me. Thank you. Nice to finally meet you. I see. Are you ready for me? Nice to meet you.
All right, this is the chef. A big hand for Chef Hassan. Wonderful staff. A little quick history about, I think it was about 2 months ago. I was looking for a place for a casual dinner for some of the chefs. We found ourselves here. We go, wow, this is kind of a cool place. Next thing I noticed, Chef Hassan said, I want to invite 10 of you guys to have dinner on me. Wow, well, we appreciate that. So that's why we're here, right? So I said, this is an appropriate place. All of us eat all kinds of food, right? So this is Mediterranean, Lebanese background, but an appreciation of what they've done for us. I'm going to let our chapter president present to you the award.
This is a plaque in appreciation of hosting an outstanding monthly meeting for the month of March. Thank you so much, Chef. We really appreciate you having us, and we look forward to many more.
Zena, sorry for my English, I speak Portuguese.
Alright.
Claro.
I'll translate the best I can.
Whatever he feels comfortable with.
Do you need help? Say whatever.
Yeah, a little history.
Okay.
Zena,
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you all for coming. Essen is the best, honestly, so I'm very glad he got that award.
who are you?
I'm the manager of Eden Garden. My name's Zaina. Nice to meet all of you. I would definitely say Eden Garden is a family-run restaurant. We're all not related, but we all end up feeling like family, and you guys have become family as well. We're all very casual, very grateful that you all are here. Eden Garden opened in 2000, so that is, we're celebrating our 23rd anniversary this year, and I'm so thankful that you guys are all celebrating. And then I'm very thankful that you guys are hosting your meeting here. Hopefully this turns into an annual thing and you guys can hang out with us year long. So thank you guys all again. You guys are all awesome. If you guys need anything or anything like that, there's also another location in Pasadena. They have singers every Thursday and Sunday if you guys do want to go out and kind of have your own little, and the belly dancer, which will be here later tonight. It's a lot of fun. You guys should definitely check that one out as well. So yeah, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so the menu tonight, you guys would have your soup and salad, and then we will be having falafel and the mashawi, which will be chicken, beef, kifta kebab with rice, and there's a very great, you guys should all try it if you like garlic, there's a garlic paste that is amazing with the chicken. Try that, it's amazing. There are also, and dessert, yeah, there will also be dessert tonight, which I know is everyone's favorite. Okay, anything else? All right, enjoy the food, and thank you guys all again. Thank you.
All right, let me talk quickly about upcoming events. We're going to get Chef Sandy Lampert up here to do her presentation. And then we're going to dive into the food that's been put behind us, okay? So quickly, Wednesday, April 12th, as you see per the agenda, we're having our education meeting at the Southern California Edison Company. It's about induction cooking. And that's in Irwindale. Okay, we'll be sending out notices to you on that one. Monday and Tuesday, and Brian, you need to correct me, is it not Monday and Tuesday?
It's Tuesday and Wednesday, the 25th and 26th of April.
All right, so that's Tuesday, Wednesday, April 25th, 26th at the Southern California Gas Company is their Equipment Expo. This is kind of a big deal, guys. If you've never been with several hundred restaurant owners, chefs, equipment and all that, we have a booth there, our chapter ACF. Friday, May 12th, there's also going to be a Tri-Community College culinary competition. And that's including, Mission College, LA Harbor College, and Los Angeles Trade Tech. And it'll be held at LA Trade Tech this year. Okay? There'll be more announcements for more events coming up. We generally have everything, we generally have something once a month at least for the rest of this year. All right. Now, I'm going to have Chef Sandy do her presentation. And Chef Sandy has been in our industry for a while. Culinary instructor. She's been at Mission College, 35 years, Sandy? 30? Was it longer, Sandy? 30 years at least? Okay, 30 years at least. And Chef Eloise, where are you? Behind you. Okay. So Chef Eloise was the dean of Mission College, is that correct?
23 years.
23 years, among other things, another pillar.
I taught 49
All right. How many of you are still in high school? Raise your hands. High school? Anybody? You're still in high school? Okay, Chef Fiona, good. How many of you in college? Raise your hands. Okay. So you college guys are the next step. And joining the association is important to become a part of the professional organization. But I'll let Chef Sandy do her thing. Does everybody have the presentation that is being handed out, pages 1 through 4? Everybody have it? No?
Which one do you have? I get to hand that on the rest of these.
Page 1, do you want to live a healthy, long life? Okay, everybody got page 1? Page 2 is, how do you define aging? Page 2. Page 3, 10 foods. It's coming around. And page 4 is think positively. And the last one, I believe, is ways to get moving. All right, I'm going to let Chef Sandy introduce herself and the title of the program. Let me turn this around.
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here tonight, and I never thought we'd make it on that traffic, but we did. And it's nice seeing all of you and knowing that you're in this wonderful, wonderful profession. And it's what you put in your body is what you get out of it. I believe in the power of food. I believe in culinary medicine. And there is an institution that it has a major culinary medicine. And that's what you all have signed up for. Did you ever think of it that way? What you put in your body is what, now, it's advertising here that how old I am. I'm 88 years old. But, do I live it? No. Why? Because I take care of myself. I get up in the morning and I have breakfast. Even if I'm not hungry, you still have to eat. You have to put something in your body to get you going. So make sure that you eat 3 meals a day, watch what you eat, and also exercise. And I live on a street that has a little hill, and I make sure that I count my steps, and I get 8,000 steps a day. And I heard someone talk about the iPhones. I went to a club, and they came out and they talked about iPhones and iWatches. She did such a good job. The next day I went out and I got my watch. And I tell you, it's fabulous, because if you fall, and a friend of mine did, as she was wearing her watch, and within about 10 minutes, the emergency people were there, and her family was notified that she had fallen. It was wonderful, because you never know when you're going to trip with all these potholes here and everything. You're walking along and the sidewalks are bumpy. It has nothing to do with age. Anyone can fall. So the next day, I went and I got this wonderful watch. So it tells me what time it is, but also it tells me how many steps I've done. So, because I always have it on me, so I know that I get my 8,000 steps a day, okay? So put that in tune to you. I want you to make sure you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I also want to make sure you get 8,000 steps a day. So, do you want to live a healthy? Instead of putting this on a PowerPoint presentation, I thought we would pass it out to you so you could make notes. If there's any notes that you want to take, you can make it. It's up to you. Don't think about it, and it's up to you to make it. If you live a life that's good, gives you joy, you have no time to get old. Isn't that an interesting one? You have no time to get old. I have no time to get old. I have so many, and I see Eloise, my God. We have been all over the country, all over the world. We've been to Olympics. We have been all over, and she has been a big resource in my life. And so I'm not going to get older.
We don't give up, we don't give out, we don't give in, we get going. And it doesn't matter how old you are. Even if you're 15, that's the formula. You don't give up, you don't give out. What do? You get going. And it's between here. You're as happy as you think you are. And you know, someone taught us early in our lives, if you think you can't, you're absolutely right. And if you think you can, you're absolutely right. The choice is yours. Do you live with your glass half full or half empty? It's your choice. Nobody does that to you.
So, how do you define aging? The next one. Where do we find hope? Anyone tell me, where do we find hope? Hope for what? For doing. Where do we look for answers to the questions of how to create a life worth living for ourselves? So you're here, you're getting an education, you're going to school. You're doing a lot for yourselves. You should feel really good about yourself. That, hey, you're not going to be a homeless. You're not going to lie on the streets. You're going to help others too, along with you. Our brains are built to feed our curiosity, our urge to discover, uncover, and invent, and be creative. Cooking is a creative art. I also paint, and I use paintings too. I have no wall space. It's all filled with paintings. And my tables are all filled with food, and in the refrigerator. Explore new subjects. Oh, if something interests you, go and find out about it. Discover new skills. You're doing that by going to school. And who tests these skills and these strengths? You're the one. Now, 10 foods. This is a good one. 10 foods to help you live a longer, healthier life. And just look at them as you go down. It's very easy to keep bananas. You know how to keep them from spoiling? If you wrap, when I get my bananas home, I wrap them with saran wrap, the ends with saran wrap, and they'll live longer for you. So, and broccoli. Do you have an air fryer? Do you use air fryers? Aren't they great? I think they're wonderful. So you can put it in an air fryer. You don't have to soak it into the olives, into olive oil. You don't have to soak it. Just get one of those sprayers and spray the olive oil on top of your broccoli. Put it in that air fryer, just not long at all, about 5 minutes or so. It's nice and crispy and good and tasty, and some seasoning in it. Okay, next. Think positively. Be optimistic. And laughter is the best medicine. Try and watch something funny each day, or get to talk to someone and make them laugh. Think like an optimist. And Chelsea Clinton's grandmother, Dorothy Rodham, said to Chelsea, life is not about what happens. It is about what you do with what happens to you. What you do with your life. All right, the next one, ways to get moving. Be physically active 30 minutes most days. That's all they're asking you to do. And 60 minutes to prevent weight gain. And this is one thing that the watch, you can feel it talking to you. It makes like a pulse on your wrist. And it says, okay, you've been sitting enough, get up. It says that, the message. So you remind yourself to get up. Don't sit there all day. Every 30 minutes, get up. Whatever you're doing, if you're sitting or anything like that, watching TV. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. And everyone that has been with me when we've been at these conferences or something like that, there's always stairs and there's always that thing that goes up, right? And I said, oh, see you up there. You know, I got to take my stairs. And so you do your stairs. Don't do that thing that goes up. Take the stairs, okay? Walk around the block on your lunch hour. Walk while doing errands. Take dance lessons or an aerobics class. I do that twice a week. I do a wonderful Zumba class at my gym. And we have weights and we dance and it's great. And it's a lot of fun. Buy an exercise or a yoga video and use it. And I'm very fortunate. I have a daughter who is a yoga teacher, among other things. So we Zoom. She lives up north, and we Zoom and we do yoga twice a week. And use hand weights while talking on the phone. Isn't that a good thing to do? You can just put your phone here and you can do the weights. Right. Okay. And then, how do you define aging? That's our last one.
وفي سهر بالليل قلبي تغفل تسويلة باختصار يا ما شاء الله